Aloha and welcome to this transmission. This is Marissa Indigo of Divine DNA Blueprint, reporting from our current stationing in the Pacific Northwest. We are in an acceleration period now through the remainder of the Gregorian or Julian calendar year of 2022. As we enter September of 2022, you will continue to notice an amplification and an acceleration. In the human experience, this could present as anxiety or senses of vibration within the body, high pulses of energy, being called to shift, the sense that something needs to change, that we need to change direction. Many of us already know what these shifts are that must take place at soul level, so it is up to the individual to tune in, also knowing that there will be an increase in the contrast of what we are seeing play out before us. In truth, in order to understand unity, duality must become a roaring, loud, wild storm for us to navigate to then find center. In the spiritual journey, we ping-pong between extremes until we find our own middle path, aligned with higher self and the divine. You will notice that if you decline the strong invitations of shift, making the necessary changes, adaptations, lifestyle choices, whatever it is that is called of you, you will notice an increase in intensity of experience of unpleasant or obvious misaligned realities. When we willingly choose to ignore our guidance system at this point, there is a sense of a strong repercussion in a karmic timeline being created. It will collapse, it will be unpleasant, it is a complete waste of energy and time. Best to listen, best to trust, doing the clearing work on a daily basis to allow ourselves to be energetically aligned, clarified, simplified within, that we may listen. It is up to the individual to discover the mystical practices. There are so many provided here on this channel for you, whether breathwork, meditation, the Tai Chi Gong energy practices, to align with your higher self, with the inner deep expanse, the infinite peace, the sacred chalice, open and receptive to listen to the guidance, the humility, along with this sense of an extreme rise of duality within and without, in order for us to find the true center and to truly anchor in to our true north and to feel comfortable in this place, to own this place, this authentic sense of self and who we really are and why we're here. All part of this is the 0 point amplification. The crystalline plasma of the Christos is so potent at this time. This powerful light draws forth any distortion, distraction, disharmony for us to witness, to say thank you for showing me, pulling it out filament by filament like iron filings pulled to the magnet, so that we may come into greater clarity, simplicity of being, ease, wholeness, and pure power, free from distortion. The 0 point magnetics now, as we align more and more with our authentic self, will continue to amplify negative experiences for those of us who decline to trust, decline to open our hearts, and maintain this clinging to the old as it crumbles away. There is much more to be said about what could be expected for those who cling to the old. The best thing is to leap, to dive, open your arms wide, breathe deep, and jump off the cliff to know that you will fly, because you have wings. Maybe you've never used them before, but it doesn't mean they're not there. This is the quickening. There will continue to be, as we have said, an amplification of duality and distortion in the outer planes in order to shake the most strongly clinging, the deeply unconscious and asleep, the stubborn, the laziness, to shake it out of each and every one of us, that we may know our soul, that we may begin to see and have some semblance of a conscious idea of the vastness of the energy of our soul and its pure power. Thank you so much for listening to this transmission. We invite you to go through the catalog or the library here of videos that have been created with love and in loving service for you at this time, to continue to align more and to systemize your process to maintain alignment with your higher self soul, to continue to connect and to own your authentic self, to establish boundless inner peace, contentment, joy, a sense of empowerment, purpose, freedom, beyond what you have ever conceived before, to understand and embody the truth that the divine loves you, the divine supports you, the divine protects you, and the divine provides for you beyond your wildest imagination. But it is up to you to ask, it is up to you to connect, it is up to you to listen, it is up to you to believe, and it is up to you to embody the frequencies of divine love throughout at cellular level on a daily basis. This is your GPS. This is the coordinate plane. This is your map. We thank you for being here, and we will see you soon. So much love.